And welcome back to Lady Eagle Basketball on Lee County News and Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and Eagle 100.5. I'm Dawn Morgan, flying solo here in Moriarty, New Mexico for the Farmington and Hobbs girls game tonight. And Tiff Stuber producing and engineering at the station. Very happy to have you along as well. Thank you very much. Part of the broadcast, the pregame has already gone out, at least over the radio portion. The stream and everything running just a little behind on that. Had to reset the modem, and so everything looks good. I think we have video, audio on the stream, on the radio, everywhere. And thank you very much for joining us. Why are we in Moriarty? Well, because Farmington is a heck of a long drive away from Hobbs and vice versa. So last year they met in the middle, roughly the middle here in Moriarty, and it worked out well. So this time we're back up here, and this year the Hobbs girls are the home team. So they're in the white uniforms. They're in the white uniforms, and Farmington is warming up the other end of the gym, and everybody still has their jackets on, but they're going to be in their dark uniforms, the road uniforms, while the Lady Eagles are in their home whites. So looking forward to getting this one underway here in just under 3 minutes, and we are looking forward to a big battle. I mentioned for the radio audience a few minutes ago that Farmington comes into this one under head coach Thomas Adair, 12-3 on the season, ranked 5th in New Mexico overall, number 3 in New Mexico 5A, behind number 1 Hobbs and number 2 Sandia. Wow. But Farmington is vulnerable. They last lost to Gallup. Gallup surprised them 64-51. And next up for them will be against Rio Rancho at home next Wednesday. The Hobbs Lady Eagles coming in off a big win against Las Cruces High at Tasker Arena Tuesday night, 75-24. Next up for them will be a home game against Artesia next Friday at Tasker Arena, their final tune-up before the district season begins. So tonight should be a good game and a good test for the Lady Eagles. As let's run down the rosters really quickly. For Farmington, under head coach Thomas Adair, number 2 is Ariana Charlie. Number 3 is Karis Dale. 4 is Ziandra Lupe. Number 10 is Harmony Thomas. 12 is Chenoa Parrish. 13 is Carly Conley. 14 is McKenna Pete. 22 is Kaylin Mullahan, I think. Mullahan. Number 23 is Kiana Antilou. 24 is Aaliyah Archuleta. 30 is Talitha George. 33 is Aaliyah, could be Aliyah Thomas. 40 is Chantel Begay, and 44 is Emery Garfield. So that is your roster for Farmington. For the Hobbs girls, of course, number 4, Madison Cepeda. 10, Addison Everhart. 12, Aliana Armitage. 14, Brett Clay. 15, Nakai Mojica. Number 20, Britton Hargrove. 22 is Kendall Cunningham. 23 is Corelli Rivera. 24 is Carolina Seiss. 30 is Areli Navarro. 33 is Caitlin Manise. 34 is Alana Bolton. And 52 is Katie Godwin under head coach Joe Carpenter, assisted by Sydney Hill, Selena Ornelas, Gabrielle Ray, and Frankie Seiss. So they're calling the girls off the floor. We're going to get ready for the national anthem and the introduction of teams. So we will take a break and come back and get ready for tip-off on this one. Want to also just say, for the record too, I'm solo tonight, so I'm going to be running camera, keeping the score bug for the video screen, and in my spare time trying to do play-by-play and maybe keep a few stats, probably only points and rebounds maybe for the team. So I'm going to do the best I can, not complaining, just explaining, but keeping the video going and keeping the score bug really are the two most important things when it comes to the games that we have video presentation for. And I'm standing up, so up in the mezzanine, the camera on the table to be able to see over the railing. The angle, I've got to stand up to run the camera. Not my favorite thing. So we'll see how this goes. And I'm also on meds and trying to get over a sinus infection. So I apologize ahead of time if I do happen to cough suddenly or if my voice starts sounding pretty ragged. So going to do the best I can. And of course, it's always exciting, always a pleasure, always a privilege to call the Hobbs Lady Eagle games. So let's take a break, and we'll be back in just a few minutes with your Lady Eagle basketball from Moriarty on Lee County News and Sports YouTube tonight, because the Hobbs boys are also playing tonight. They're in Los Lunas and on HobbsAmerica.com and Eagle 100.5. And welcome back to Moriarty High School. That's one of the most beautiful renditions of the national anthem I've ever heard in my life. And going to games, as you can imagine, I've heard a lot of instrumental and vocal. This was a vocal quartet, all male, and oh my goodness, the harmonies, the arrangement on that was chill. It was just raise the hair on wish we could have brought to the audio on that. That was lovely. So introduction of teams going on. Hey, you roll with what you're given here at the game. Sometimes it's a really great national anthem, and you just never know what you'll get. Okay, good. So let's talk about the starting lineups, because for your visiting Farmington ladies, it is going to be number 3, number 12, number 13, number 23, and number 24. That is Dale, Parrish, Conley, Antelou, and Archuleta. For Hobbs, your starters are 4, 14, 15, 20, and 22. Those are Madison Cepeda, Brett Clay, Nakaya Mojica, Bryn Hargrove, and Kendall Cunningham. Under head coach Joe Carpenter, of course, and Farmington under head coach Thomas Adair. It is a battle of the top, number 3 team, the number 3 ranked team, Farmington, and the number 1 Lady Eagles. And this should be a really good one. So looking forward to this. And thanks again for Tiff Stuber producing and engineering the game. Hobbs boys are playing tonight at Los Lunas. So they're on the road too, and they are on Hobbs Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. So if I get scores from them, and Lovington girls are on the road, if I get anything from TJ Miracle, I'll let you know as this game goes on. If I have any other scores to report, we'll do that. It's a busy Friday night with our Lee County teams, basketball teams busy, and some of the other sports busy as well. All right, ready to kick this one off? I'm thinking football. Well, football playoffs are going on, that's for sure, at least at the pro level, right? But this is basketball, and happy to have the starters out on the court right now. Again, Kendall Cunningham in the center, going up against number 23, Antelou. Hobbs wins the tip. Oh, almost taken away, though. Ooh, as Antelou, it's kind of, now Farmington is deep, but Antelou is their leader in points assists, steals, and blocks. So first turnover, Hobbs girls turn it over. And Farmington taking advantage of that. This is a very good team. Hobbs can't afford to start slow against them. Farmington moving it around outside the arc. Good defense by Hobbs. Covering everybody. But a three-point shot up from the left wing, no good. Fight for the rebound. Brett Clay has it. Wonderful. And no score by Farmington. Bringing it down. Mojica passes to Cepeda in the right corner. Back to Mojica. Mojica calling the play. Drives in. Pass all the way over Cunningham. Then gets it to Hargrove. And Hargrove puts up a three attempt. The three ball no good. But Brett Clay with the rebound and the putback. 2 points on the board. Beautiful. And Hobbs, as the home team, is leading 2-0. Again, Hobbs home in the home whites, and Farmington is the visiting team in the dark uniforms tonight. Farmington trying to pass it all the way down. It actually goes out of bounds, so that's a turnover for them. Both teams with a turnover early on. It will be Hobbs basketball, and Hargrove will inbound. 2-0. Almost 1 minute gone in this contest of a number 1 and a number 3 team in New Mexico 5A. Hobbs passing it around. Brett Clay shoots it back out outside the arc. Hargrove to Mojica. Mojica buries the three. Nice, and Hobbs did a nice job of passing it around, getting her open in one of her sweet spots. And Hobbs now leading 5-0, but here comes Farmington. A ball up, no good, and Brett Clay skies for the rebound, her third of the game. She brings it up, pulls up at the free throw line, no good. In and out, fight for the rebound. And Farmington, it looked like number 12, Parrish, controlled it. And yep, they're gonna call a foul on Hargrove, a reach foul, as they were both fighting for it really, but not a jump ball, reach foul, and Farmington will inbound down court. They're going to have to bring it all the way back up. That's Antelou with it. One of their top players. Having trouble, though, because good defense on her. Very close on her. It was Carelli Rivera in the game. And it's good to see that Caitlin Muniz is also back tonight. She was out for a couple of games. She got injured in the Metro tournament in Albuquerque, but she is back. Good to see her. Hargrove, bounce pass into Cunningham in the lane, and she puts it up and in. Beautiful with Hargrove an assist. Cunningham with 2 points, and Hobbs is up 7-0. And a timeout is being called, and we'll just keep it right here since it's just a 30-second timeout. Again, I'm going to be doing my best to keep up with the game, running the camera, the score bug here, and keeping a few stats, maybe just points, rebounds, and I'm not sure that I'll mark anything down for Farmington. We'll just see how this goes. Not complaining, just explaining the juggling and why I can do certain things, and probably not going to be able to do everything that I normally do, but we'll definitely keep up with about everything we can. Out of the timeout, it will be Farmington basketball. Pass in, moving it down. This time it's Parrish. Oh, and moving it all the way down. Again, a little too anxious, as Farmington really not on the board yet, and I think they're feeling that pressure. So a turnover for them as it goes out of bounds, so it'll be Hobbs basketball. And Mojica will inbound to Hargrove. Hargrove will run the point across the timeline on the right side. Just under 6 minutes left in the first quarter here. Hobbs is up 7-0. Bounce pass to Mojica. Mojica from the left corner. A three-ball attempt on the way, no good. And it is Farmington with the rebound. That was Dale with the rebound. A three-point attempt up, no good. Mojica with the rebound. Gets it up to Hargrove. Hargrove pass in the lane to Clay. Beautiful work. Hargrove with another assist. And Clay with 2 more points. Makes it 9-0. Hobbs doing a nice job so far against Farmington here. Farmington passing the ball. A jump shot up, and I think there's going to be a foul as an attempt. That was Antilou with the ball pulled up and put up an attempt, and that foul's going to be called on Kendall Cunningham, her first. And Antilou, if I'm saying that name right, don't know, because again, rosters don't come with pronunciation guides, but she is a very fine player, and she buried her first attempt at the free throw line. Nothing but net on the second one as well. Farmington is on the board. 9-2 your score. Hobbs, quick pass down, and just like that, Mojica up and in from the left. She's got 5 points in the game and makes it 11-2. Hobbs trapping them in the backcourt, but they move the ball ahead, almost stolen away by Moniz. Jump ball up, no good, and a nice rebound, another one by Clay. Clay passes to Moniz, and Moniz tries to put it in. It goes off the bottom, and then Farmington gets the rebound, but then it's stolen away, and Mojica gets the pass and puts it up and in. Hobbs really playing sharp. A 3-ball attempt by Antilou on the way, no good. Fight for the rebound. Farmington controls it before it goes out of bounds. But they are going to call, are they going to call a foul away from the ball? Or are they going to say it was travel? Yep, it's going to be on Hobbs. And we'll see who they call that on. Subs coming in for Hobbs. Let's see, I don't know. Did they call the foul? And Farmington's ball, they inbound midcourt. Cepeda in, Armitage in, Seiss in, Cunningham, and Clay. And now they are going to call a foul. And they're going to call it on Madison Cepeda, her first. So Farmington, it's on the floor, they'll inbound. Shot up, no good. Fight for the rebound. Clay's got it, and I think she gets fouled. So Clay already has 5 rebounds in this game. Really working the board. And they're going to call that on. They're going to call that on 10, number 10, Thomas. It's on the floor. So Hobbs inbounds. Cepeda going to run the point. Pass it over to Seiss on the left. Back to Clay, top of the arc. Pass into Cunningham, then back out to Clay. And she tries a 3-ball, a 3-shot. And she is fouled. 13-2 is your score. They're going to call that on Antilou, her first. And it will send Clay to the line. Clay with 4 points in the game. Makes it 5. 14-2 now. 3:57 left in this first quarter. And Clay, the first Lady Eagle to go to the free throw line in this game. So a chance. Cepeda and Armitage in the blocks for Hobbs. Second one is going to pop out, no good. All right, so she will shoot one more time. Here we go, and that no good as well. It comes out, and Antilou will have the rebound for Farmington. Her second rebound. Now she pulls out. Good defense by Hobbs. Farmington. Antilou drives in, but tries to bank it off the glass. No good, but it's going to be Thomas with the rebound. But in a fight for it and stolen away, and Hobbs has it. Then Armitage picking it up, drives to the lane. Oh, and a no-look pass over to Cepeda. Cepeda drives in, tries to put up a little shot, won't fall, and Antilou fighting for the rebound. I think they should call jump ball, as Cepeda had her hands on it as well, and it is jump ball. The arrow goes to Farmington, though. So 14-2 is your score. Hobbs leading Farmington here in the first. 3:22 left to play. Rebound to Antilou, and she gets it right back to Dale. And then it goes back to Anatillo. Farmington's still trying to find the offensive rhythm. Hobbs has been able to interrupt that. And just like that, a stolen pass by Armitage and another turnover for Farmington. Nice work by Armitage with the steal. She's quick. She gives it to Hargrove. Hargrove goes in for that layup. It will not fall. Then the rebound ends up on the ground. And Hargrove, right in front of the basket, pulls back, tries again, and no good. And this time Farmington does get the rebound. And that is Dale, her second rebound. And then she's going to get fouled. I think pretty much a frustration foul, I think, by Hargrove there. We will see. No, it's on Cunningham. Ooh, second foul on Cunningham. Cunningham, by the way, congratulations, as Kendall joined the 1,000-point club in that game on Tuesday night at Tasker Arena. All right, so at the line, Dale will shoot two. First one is up and good. And Cepeda comes out, Cunningham comes out. Mojica and Clay come back in with Armitage, and I think that's Seiss over there. And then Hargrove stayed in. And that does not fall. Clay grabs the rebound. So Dale with a miss and a make. Or a Natillo, that is. Nice. Unfortunately, Hobbs with no basket. Farmington with the rebound. And then number 10, Thomas, putting up a point-blank shot. Hobbs is not the only one having trouble with those easy point-blank shots. That one doesn't fall. Fight for the rebound, and it goes out. It'll be Hobbs' ball. Seiss is going to inbound. Gets it to Hargrove, who will run the point. Crosses timeline. Getting worked on by Archuleta. Still pulled back. Gets it to Mojica. Mojica tries to pop the tray from one of her sweet spots on the right side. It does not fall, and Farmington denying Hobbs a second look. No offensive rebound there. It was Parrish with the rebound. And now it gets it to Archuleta, and then a three-ball attempt up from the right side. No good. Hargrove with the rebound. Passes up. Cepeda up to Mojica. So Cepeda with an assist and Mojica with 2 more points in the game. She's got 9. Oh, and a takeaway, and then the ball is knocked right back. So but it will stay Hobbs girls basketball. That was a nice steal. Hargrove and knocked out. Oh, it'll be Farmington ball as it was knocked out, and last touch. Nope, Farmington timeout. So it should be Hobbs ball though when they come back in. So timeout with 1:21 left in the first. It is 16-3 as I put down that last basket that was made by Mojica there. So 16-3, it's a full timeout. So we will take it, be back in 30 seconds with more Lady Eagle basketball against Farmington from Moriarty. Welcome back to Hobbs Lady Eagle basketball from Moriarty against Farmington. And you're watching and listening on Lee County News and Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and Eagle 100.5. I'm Dawn Morgan with Tiff Stuber, engineering and producing. And out of the Farmington timeout, it'll be Hobbs basketball. They are leading 16-3, and it could be more, but they have had some shots that have not fallen, and a few of those have been point blank, so some just having trouble dialing in. It is hard to argue, you know, when you're up 16-3, and now 2 more points. And a quick steal, another turnover. And Hobbs girls, Manice trying to hit the 3 from the right wing, and it does not fall. So a 3-ball attempt, no good, and Farmington with the rebound. And a shot up, no good. Fight for the ball. Hobbs has it. Mojica gets it to Hargrove. Hargrove trying to find the range from that left side on a 3-ball. It does not fall, and yet again, Farmington denying Hobbs a board there, denying them another chance, another look at the basket, as Hobbs needs some more offensive rebounding there, or to just find the range and their first shots to fall. Farmington passes around, finds the open look on the right side. The 3-ball doesn't work, and Mojica ends up with the ball. Gets it down to Clay. Clay takes it in, no room. Then to Manise. Manise, oh, that's just before the buzzer, and she can't believe it missed either. So Kaysla Manise trying to get 2 more points in there for Hobbs, and it does not work. So at the end of the first quarter, though, it is 18-3. Hobbs leading Farmington. We'll be back with more Lady Eagle basketball on Lee County News and Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and Eagle 100.5. And welcome back to Hobbs Lady Eagle basketball from Moriarty as they face Farmington, and doing a pretty good job of controlling and containing them so far. At the end of the first quarter, Hobbs is leading 18-3. They're doing a pretty good job of controlling a couple of their big scorer is Anatello, and she's got their 3 points, but all from the free throw line so far. But we go into the second quarter, Hobbs going to have to keep their feet on the gas here. And Hobbs has missed, has taken a lot more shots than they've actually made. And so this score could be inflated, and Hobbs is going to be trying to do just that, increase their lead against a very able and capable Farmington squad. They're ranked number 3 in New Mexico 5A. Hobbs passing it around the arc. They find Cepeda, get open for that 3-ball attempt. No good. Fight for the rebound, and Cunningham is going to come up with it. Cunningham, and the ball is up and no good. Farmington with the rebound again. It's going to be tough for Hobbs to stretch out that lead if they're missing shots and not getting the offensive rebounds. That's a way that Farmington can chip back into it if they can find the range and get their shots to go. But Hobbs has been stealing the ball, and that has made the difference here, as they do right there steal the ball, pass it down. They get it to Cepeda. Cepeda kicks it back to Armitage, who is going to take the shot, and she gets absolutely hammered. And yes, they do call the foul. Is that going to be on Molahan? And the first one is up and good. I'm just glad to see Armitage get up from that. That was a dicey move. Yes, that basket was good a moment ago, as they delayed putting that up on the scoreboard, and I thought, oh, and Armitage, oh, finally it spins up at the top and then rolls down. So Armitage with 2 points from the line makes it 22-3 here in the second quarter. And yep, Hobbs going to get called for the foul as Anatello. And who they're going to call? Cepeda. They're going to call Madison Cepeda. Cepeda, but it's on the floor. First team foul in the second quarter. So Farmington inbounds, working it around. Good. Good defense by Hobbs. A shot up, no good. And Mojica with the rebound. She's trapped in the backcourt. Now gets it up to Cepeda. Cepeda running the point. Crosses the timeline. Armitage gets it, takes it up and into the hoop. My apologies, I think I didn't quite have the camera there. So Armitage with 2 more points, and nice work in the lane there, a good layup. But coming the other direction, a fast break, quick work and quick transition. Pete puts it in. But then coming the other way, Mojica with the ball, drives in the lane, going to put up a shot, but she gets fouled. So she'll go to the free throw line. And it is going to be on, is it going to be on Parrish? I believe so. It's her second foul. And Mojica will go to the line. It's her first trip to the line tonight. Nothing but net. Of course, Mojica, along with Hargrove, have signed to play for New Mexico Highlands University coming up, starting this fall, and go to college there as well, and that's always good. Mojica, nothing but net. Increases Hobbs' lead. It's now 26 to 5. Oh, I need to put that other basket up for Farmington on the scoreboard. Sorry, I told you I'm juggling here. They're going to call Armitage the foul on Anatilu. Yep, that's going to be the first foul on Armitage. It'll be on the floor, and Farmington will inbound. Parrish will have it. Let's see, Cunningham comes out, and Size is in. Farmington inbounds. Cepeda is in for Hobbs as well as Size. Bounce pass in the corner, an air ball up, but the rebound by Farmington, the putback no good, but again, a rebound. They had 3 looks at the basket, and they still have the basketball right now. Oh, from way downtown. Whoa, there's Anatillo, and that's why she's their leading scorer. So far, Hobbs had been able to keep a hand in her face, keep her from being able to pop that tray. Oh, Hobbs almost losing the ball. Farmington suddenly a lot more defensive pressure. And 26 to 8 your score. The Farmington three-point shooters get hot. That can cut down Hobbs' lead very quickly. So they've, and a, whew. Mojica saves it, almost gets her pocket picked. Gets it over to Everhart. Everhart moves it over to Cepeda. And Cepeda, I think they're going to call Anatillo for a foul against Cepeda. Yeah, they should. And that should be their second foul on her. And it'll be on the floor. Hobbs will inbound Everhart. We'll get that in to Cepeda. Hobbs again, 26 to 8, 4:50 left to play in the second quarter. Need to keep their feet on the gas, stretch out that lead. A pass into Clay. Clay kicks it back to Everhart. Everhart tries the 3-ball, no good. It comes down and it goes off of the foot of Dale, and I believe it should be Hobbs girls basketball, because I think she touched it last, unless they say Hobbs knocked it away. Nope, it will be Hobbs' ball. And we have a sub coming in for Farmington, and let's see, Hobbs still has, Mojica will inbound, Cepeda, Size, Clay, and Everhart still in for Hobbs. Everhart to Cepeda, back to Everhart. Top of the arc, leaves it off for Cepeda. Cepeda driving in, and it puts up a shot. It does not fall, but she gets fouled. And I think they called that on Parrish, and that should be, actually, that's going to be her 3rd foul. It'll be on the floor. Hobbs will inbound. Mojica, and a timeout is going to be taken. Hobbs at Lady Eagles, just a 30-second timeout. So we'll keep it right here and just remind you that you're watching and listening to Hobbs Lady Eagle basketball on Lee County News and Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and Eagle 100.5. I'm Dawn Morgan with Tiff Stuber producing and engineering at the station. And this game is being played in Moriarty as Farmington and Hobbs traveling about halfway the distance between the two towns here to Moriarty for this game. Hobbs, the home team in this one. They're trying to go up to 18-1 on the season, and they'll have a week off, regardless of the outcome of this game, to play Artesia next Friday, and then the following week, district season starts. Out of the timeout, Mojica will inbound. Oh, and it gets away from Clay. Clay was trying to fight off some pretty good defense by Farmington, and that's going to be a turnover for the Lady Eagles. They only have a handful in this game. Farmington has more. Oh, Farmington with a long pass, and it backfires as Clay picks it up instead and gets it to Size. Gonna work the ball. Take it all the way. Oh, and a bounce pass almost stolen away, but Mojica corrals it. Oh, and then it's loose, and Farmington does get it. So a steal. And oh, I think they're going to call Everhart for the foul, a little reach-in foul on either, was it against Dale or Archuleta? So, yep, it is on Everhart. It'll be on the floor. And Farmington will inbound at midcourt. Coming in will be Cunningham. So Cunningham, Everhart, Cepeda, Size, and Clay on the court for Hobbs. 4:08 left to play in the second quarter. Hobbs is up 26-8. Farmington inbounds to Anatillo. Back to Dale. Oh, and stolen away. Beautiful work. Good eye as Clay takes it away and then takes it down and puts it up and in. Good work. Good heads-up basketball. You want to be where you're supposed to be, and you want to be where the ball is going to be. And if you can take it out of the opponent's hands that way, all the better. Beautiful work. Farmington working it around, trying to find. They do get Dale as she is alone in the right corner, and she pops a tray and makes it 28-11 now. And then a ball up. And Everhart with 2 points for Hobbs. Two quick ones there. And, let's see, make it 31-11. Nice work. As Hobbs leading this one 31-11, 20-point lead here with just a little over 3 minutes left to play in the second quarter. Farmington, she was open, but I guess didn't feel comfortable about the shot. Gets it to Dale. Dale puts up a shot, doesn't fall. And then Thomas gets a rebound and the putback. Hobbs coming the other way. Hargrove running the point. Little floater, gets in the lane and puts up a shot, and it does not fall, but she gets fouled. And they're going to call that on Thomas. That's her second. A lot of fouling in this game. As Hargrove will go to the line. It's her first trip to the line. And she puts it up and in. She'll have another chance. It's Hargrove with 3 points in the game now. A couple of assists and a rebound as well. 32-13. And the second one up and good as well. So nice work from Bryn Hargrove. Here comes Farmington the other way though. 33-13, back to a 20-point lead. A shot out, no good. Kendall Cunningham with another rebound. And Cunningham just gonna take it, then kick it out to Manise. Manise with a 3-ball attempt on the way, no good. Hargrove with the rebound, nice work. Hobbs resets. Cunningham driving along the baseline, puts up a shot, it won't fall, gets her own rebound. Won't fall. Armitage with the rebound, and Manise trying for a 3-ball, and it does not work. So Hobbs, again, has a 20-point lead, but they have missed a lot of shots. Farmington misses a shot there, and Anatello with the rebound and the putback, no good. Fight for that loose ball. Clay picks it up to Cunningham. Back to Clay in the lane, a nice give and go, an assist by Cunningham, and 2 more points for Clay. Long pass by Farmington, trying for the fast break. It's knocked away. Good work, good hustle by Bryn Hargrove, who is another player who always still seems to know exactly where the basketball is and will be. So it will stay Farmington basketball, but it did interrupt that offensive drive that Farmington had set up. Bounce pass in, trying to find the pass was all to find Anatello open in three-point range there in the left corner, and it didn't work. It goes out of bounds. So, but knocked away by Hobbs. Three-ball attempt up, no good. And the rebound controlled by Conley. Conley's their leading rebounder, and she only has a couple of rebounds in this one. And Atello with a three-point ball, just like that, cuts it down from 35 to 13, now 35 to 16. Hobbs with the ball, though. 35-16 after the three ball by Atello. Hobbs fighting for it. They move it around. They work Armitage in. She puts up a shot, and it does not fall, and Farmington with the rebound. Atello almost traveled, but she stopped herself just in time there. Oh, and another almost travel by Dale. She also stopped herself. They give it to number 13, and she finds the three-point rain as Conley pops a three. She's their leading rebounder. Didn't know that she could shoot so well, but she cuts it down 35. Nope, her foot was on the line, so it was just a two-point ball. So the ball loose as Hobbs having trouble against some pretty good defensive pressure by Farmington, and tying it up, Brett Clay, but the arrow goes to Farmington. Farmington will have they're going to call the foul on Brett. So it's on the floor, and Farmington will inbound to the left of the Hobbs basket. Atello bounce pass in, giving it right back, still in the backcourt. Get it up. Oh, and the ball almost knocked away by Hobbs. But Dale still trying to connect. She puts up a three-ball shot, won't good. And it is Clay with the rebound. And Clay with the assist gets it to Hargrove. And Hargrove puts it up and in. 37-18 now. And Atello coming back the other way, trying to bank it off the glass. It won't fall. At the buzzer, it was Bolton with the rebound, but no time for the putback. So 37-18 is your score at halftime. So 37-18 at the half. And we will take a several-minute break and be back. I'll try to corral the numbers and be back with your halftime report as Hobbs leading Farmington at halftime, 37-18 in a game being played in Moriarty. And we'll be back with more Lady Eagle basketball on Lee County News and Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and Eagle 100.5. Welcome back to Lady Eagle Basketball on Lee County News and Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com and Eagle 100.5. We're at halftime, and Hobbs is beating Farmington 37-18, more than doubling them up right now. But at the end of the first quarter, it was Hobbs 18, Farmington 3. So Farmington was able to come back in that second quarter and make some adjustments, and they started their shooting. They had some very cold shooting woes, like Hobbs. Hobbs took a lot of shots, even though they were well ahead at the end of the first and well ahead at half. Still, they've taken a lot of shots, and Farmington has denied them second and third looks at the basket in many cases, and otherwise Hobbs' score would be more than it is now. And Farmington also some cold shooting, especially in that first quarter. 18-3 at the end of the first, 37-18 here at halftime, and that means that Farmington scoring only 3 points in the first quarter, but then they came back, scored 15 in the second quarter, and Hobbs was able to put up 19 points in that second quarter. So running down your points, I've got them correct for Farmington, and I think I've got a couple misplaced for Hobbs. But we'll see. For Farmington, your leading scorer right now is Anatello with 8 points. She's got 3 rebounds that I've written down. Also, Dale with 3 points, 4 rebounds. Thomas with 2 points and 2 rebounds. Connolly with 3 points and 3 rebounds. That was a tray that she popped. Pete with 2 points, and let's see. Then you've also got someone with simply rebounds, I think. So that's right. Thomas at 2 points, 2 rebounds. Oh, Parrish with 2 rebounds, but no points. So that does add up to 18 points for Farmington. And for Hobbs right now, I've got your leading scorer as Brett Clay with, I believe, with 11. And you've got Brett Clay with 11 points, 7 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. You've got Nakaya Mojica with 11 points, 2 rebounds. Hargrove with 6 points and 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Cunningham with, I believe, 2 points, and 4 rebounds and 1 assist. And you've got Addison Everhart with 2 points, Aliana Armitage with 4 points and a steal, and Madison Cepeda with an assist and a rebound, and Bolton with a rebound as well. So Hobbs could be rebounding a little bit better, especially for offensive rebounds. They've done pretty well at the line, and actually I think they are perfect. They have not missed a free throw at the line in this game. So Armitage has sunk two free throws. Mojica is 2 for 2 at the line. Hargrove is 2 for 2. And so good job there. I think maybe Clay missed one. So I think they're perfect except for that one. And at the free throw line for Farmington, and Natillo is 3 for 4 at the line, just the 1 miss. And she's the only Farmington girl who has gone to the free throw line in the game so far. So Hobbs has been doing a pretty good job of containing her. She is your leading scorer, averaging 13.2 points per game for Farmington. Leads them in assists, steals, and blocks as well. She's having a pretty quiet game, and some of that has been some cold shooting by her, but some of this is Hobbs is shutting her down and has been containing and controlling her in that first half. But we'll see what kind of shake and bake and adjustments that Farmington may make as they come back from halftime under head coach Thomas Adair. 37-18, your halftime score. Hobbs is leading. By the way, Lovington girls are also leading at halftime. Their score 51-6 over Jow. And halftime, the end of the buzzer sounds, and we're going to get this second half underway here. Hobbs ranked number 1 in the state in 5A, going up against third-ranked Farmington, and Farmington has yet to really find their offensive rhythm. Hobbs has been doing a good job of interrupting that and really keeping them from finding that rhythm and being able to be consistent and pour in the shots and the points. So It's going to be very incumbent on Hobbs to continue that in the second half, and Hobbs will have the ball to start the second half. So 37-18 is your score. Hobbs inbounds. That's Clay to Hargrove. Hargrove. Hargrove moves it over to Cunningham. Starting 5 back on the court for Hobbs. Clay to Cepeda, to Hargrove. Hargrove over to Cunningham on the left wing. Cunningham. Bounce pass over to Clay. Clay out to Hargrove. Hargrove now drives in. Passes to Cepeda, then back to Hargrove, then she kicks it out to Clay. Clay moving all the way around to the right, gives it to Mojica. Mojica alone in the right corner, and that's an air ball. And with the rebound, Farmington, I believe that was Archuleta, gives it to Anatello. Anatello to Dale. Dale back to Anatello. She's in the lane. Puts up a shot, and she gets bumped. She's going to get fouled. I think they'll call it on Cunningham. Yep, they are. They're going to call that on Kendall, and that's her third foul. That's not a good place. Starting off, we're still pretty early in the game for her to have 3 fouls on her, but Kendall, we'll see. She's in the blocks, and the first one in and out, spins. Anatello has had, her troubles tonight. She's had a lot of looks at the basket and has just had trouble. That's unusual. She had only missed one other free throw before that. 37-18, and this one finds its mark and makes it 37-19. Hobbs with the ball. Cepeda inbounds, gets it to Mojica. Mojica will run the point. Back to Cepeda, over to Hargrove, all the way back over to Mojica. Thinks about the 3, kicks it out to Cepeda, then on Hargrove. Hargrove, little spin move, trying to get away, and the ball gets away from her, but right there to put a hand on it is Clay. They call a jump ball, but the arrow goes the way of Farmington. So Hobbs with a turnover. Clay trying to get the ball away, bumps the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Farmington. So good defense there, as that was clean. Hobbs getting the ball back. Cepeda to Mojica, and to Bolton now in the game. Bolton went in for Cunningham, and Hargrove stops, tries a 3 ball from way downtown, doesn't go. And the rebound controlled by Farmington. Another one for Archuleta. She gives it to Anatello, running the point, calling the O. Kicks it over to Parrish. Parrish back to Archuleta. Archuleta, oh yeah, and I think she traveled. She did. She was looking for someone open and decided to bounce past that over to Conley. Took the little slide step. So a turnover and a chance for Hobbs. No look pass by Hargrove over to Mojica. Mojica to Bolton. Bolton into Clay. Clay no room. And she gets it to Bolton. Almost loses it. Oh, and then the pass bumps off of Bolton's head. And Farmington picks it up. But then Mojica gets it away. No, that was Cepeda who got it away, I think. And they're going to call Parrish with a foul. That's her 4th. It's on the floor. Mojica will inbound. Oh, pass gets it over the head of Clay, but Armitage there to save that. And she kicks it over to Mojica. Mojica in the left corner, one of her sweet spots to pop a tray, and she does. That's her, no, that is actually her first tray of the game. She has 9 points in the game now. Oh, Farmington working the ball well. They pass it down. They find Conley. She posted up right there. 2 more points. Hobbs with the ball. Armitage. Oh, and a bad pass. So she's trying to get it over to Clay. Clay goes out of bounds. Was it bumped by Farmington, though? It may have been. We'll see. 40. Oops, I didn't put that 3 ball up there that Mojica popped just a moment ago. So Hobbs 40-21. 40-21 now. Yeah, it stayed Hobbs' ball. Mojica to Armitage, back to Mojica. Oh, Mojica was trying to pass it in the lane to Katie Godwin, I believe. gets bumped away. Stays Hobbs' ball. Mojica looking, gets it to Godwin. Godwin in the game for the first time. Gets it to Armitage. Armitage kicks it back out to Mojica. Mojica trying the 3-ball, doesn't work. But Clay with the rebound. Leaves it off for Mojica. Mojica over to Cepeda. Cepeda works it from the right, back around to the left, drives in. Will bounce pass in the lane. A nice give and go with to Godwin. No, to Godwin. Godwin puts it up and in. A nice assist by Cepeda. Anatillo with the ball to Dale. Dale drives in the lane, tries to put up a shot. No foul. Nope, they're going to say it goes out, and it'll be Hobbs basketball. Last touch by Farmington. So that shot hit the bottom of the backboard and bounced around. Fight for it. Hobbs ends up with it after it got knocked away. So Size in the game now. Inbounds to Armitage. Armitage. 42-21 is your score. Armitage moving the ball, puts up a shot from the left. Does not fall, and that is number 13, Conley with the rebound. She is the leading rebounder for Farmington. Gets it over, a shot up from the right is short, banks off. And Clay with the rebound picks it up, but then she gets fouled. So they will call that on Conley. Her first foul. 42-21. Hobbs has doubled up Farmington here in the third quarter. As they inbound, they pass. Clay kicks it out. Mojica trying the 3-ball. It does not fall. Armitage skies up for the rebound. Gets it to Hargrove. Hargrove tries the 3. It doesn't fall. And then Dale with the rebound. Dale brings it all the way down. Hobbs, good defense. Trying to knock it down. Knock it away. It does go out. It'll stay Farmington basketball. 42-21 with 3:44 left in the third here. This game being played at Moriarty High School. Halfway point for Farmington. The inbound to Anatello. She puts up a shot. It does not fall. And Mojica with the rebound. Gets it to Size. Size almost loses it, controls it. Gets it to Clay. Clay has to pull up. Almost gets it knocked away to Hargrove. To Size. Size pulls up, tries to pop the 3. Armitage fighting for the ball. Are they going to call her for the foul? Wow. Are they? Yeah, they are. Hobbs faithful. Quite a few of them here. Don't like that at all. Don't blame them. Oh, and they'll inbound, stolen away. Hargrove. Oh, basketball karma there. As she steals it, puts it up and in. It makes it 44-21. And timeout being taken. So nice work, Hobbs Lady Eagles. If the first move doesn't work, then you pull back, you try something else. That's why it's next girl up. And out of the timeout, we'll just keep it right here. It's just a 30-second timeout. And your score is 44-21 here in the third quarter, deep into it. Hobbs, we're really expecting to see a much closer game than this. They are being challenged, but again, Hobbs is meeting the challenge by Farmington. I mean, they're a talented team, but they have had a lot of trouble mounting any kind of consistent offense today. And Anatello is really their leading scorer and leading in several stats for them. And she has the ball to inbound to Dale. Dale, or rather, she inbounds it. They get it up to Dale. Dale pulls it back. That was Charlie to Dale. Dale kicks it over. It's Farmington taking a page out of Hobbs' book and move it around the arc, trying to get an open girl to either drive in or stop and pop a tray. Spin move in the lane by Dale. Really has no prayer of turning into points. She puts up a shot, but it's so... it was really designed to draw a foul, and it did. It worked as Hobbs fouls her, and they're going to call that on Size. It's her first. And it will put Dale at the line. First one rolls out, bounces out rather. So a miss at the line, still 44-21. 2:52 left in the third quarter here in the green gym of Moriarty. And the second one spins out as well. Fight for the rebound. It's a loose ball on the floor as Clay gets to it. And then I think they call a jump ball because bodies end up curled around the basketball. Clay keeps her hand on the ball. And it should be Hobbs basketball this time. The arrow went to Farmington last time. So yes, Hobbs will inbound. I'm going to have to tilt the camera forward just a little bit up here in the mezz. Try to catch that. So Hobbs. Hargrove losing the ball, stolen away. And Anatello putting up a shot. It does not fall. Mojica fighting for the rebound, cannot get it. And instead, Farmington puts it up and in. And I think that was actually number 10. Hobbs with the ball, though, makes it 44-23 your score here. Farmington not going to quit fighting, not going to go away. A pass to Clay in the lane, kicks it back out. Hargrove now trying to get it all the way over to Armitage. It's knocked away, out of bounds by number 10, Thomas. It'll stay Hobbs basketball. They'll inbound right in front of the Hobbs bench. Armitage comes in. Clay, Hargrove still out there. Sice and the inbound, and then Clay turns around and just decides, I'll just pop it from there. So 2 points for her. No, 3, yeah, it was 2 points, not a 3. 46-23 the score. Clay, 2 more points. Oh, and the ball now in the hands of Hobbs. Nice pass by Manice all the way down to Clay. Clay kicks it out. Shot up, no good. Clay fighting for the rebound. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be Farmington basketball. It's Farmington also with some subs. As 24, Archuleta comes back in. And it'll be Thomas to inbound. Gets it to Archuleta. Archuleta going to run the point. Kick it out to Anatello, and the ball loose. Picked up by Armitage. Armitage is going to take it, driving in, then kicks it out to Hargrove. Hargrove trying the 3 ball, it won't fall. And Anatello briefly controls it, and I think the rebound actually will be credited to Thomas, but then Anatello gets it right back. Oh, and Anatello driving in. Yeah, that's a bad foul. Yeah, they're going to call that on Armitage. Excuse me. Sorry about that. The air conditioner up here, up top, just came on. And it's kicking me up just a little bit. And take a drink. So the foul was on the floor against Armitage, her third. Farmington inbounded. Anatello with it. Bounce pass. Oh, is lost. And coming up with it is Clay. Clay going to take it, try to take it coast to coast. Tries to put up the ball. She gets nailed in the act of shooting, of course. She'll go to the free throw line. And they're going to call that on their number 12, Parrish. I've got that down as her 4th foul. No, number 23, Anatello. Okay. All right. Excuse me. And the first is up and good for Clay. 47-23. Subs coming in for Hobbs. Clay with the second one up, and it's good as well. Clay, very nice, dependable job at the free throw line most of the time, and in this game as well. It's Dale weaving her way down court. Good defense by Hobbs. Size knocking it away. It'll stay Farmington ball, though. Good hustle. As Everhart in the game now, Manice in the game, Clay and Hargrove, along with Size for Hobbs. Dale puts it up, no good. Rebound, they're going to get Hargrove for the bump foul. As you know, that's just 2 girls going for the ball at the same time, and they run into each other. But I think they will call Hargrove for it. Yes, they will. On Archuleta, and it'll send her to the line. And this is her first trip to the free throw line tonight. She's got some rebounds in the game. It is still 48-23, 38 seconds left in the third quarter, and that bricks off, bounces out. She'll get another try, though. So Archuleta eyes it, skies it, and that one, nothing but net. So she's in the scorebooks. Hobbs with the ball, bringing it down. Clay, ooh, almost gets it taken away. Size there to save that. Size working the ball, gonna take it in and tries a little shot. It doesn't work, but she gets fouled, so she'll go to the line. Size drove the lane, just kind of popped the ball straight up, trying to get it to fall in, and it didn't, but she will get a chance to sink a couple here at the line. They're gonna call that one on Thomas, and nice work. Size in the books with a point, a chance to make it 2. So 49-24 now. So I did not adjust the scorebook for the other free throw the other way. That one, yes, goes in. So 50-24. And a pass, fast break as that ball went to Conley, and Conley trying the quick pass across court. Nobody there, goes out of bounds. So another turnover for Farmington. Give it to Hobbs. It'll be Sice to inbound. 50-24 with 16.9 seconds left in the third quarter here. Hobbs trying for the win to go 18-1 on the season. Ooh, a pass, the inbound stolen away as Dale's got it. Takes it coast to coast. And a last-second shot. Oh, almost makes it. Wow, it does not, though. Skips across the top of the basket. But at the end of this, at the end, it is 50-26, by the way. I don't know if I bumped that back to 49 or whether somebody else did, but, I mean, nobody else here. So 50-26 at the end of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up. Hobbs has this one well in hand as long as they don't just completely lose it and fail to show up in the fourth quarter. But Farmington is not going away. They're continuing to fight, and they have scored, let's see, 8 points in that third quarter. So we'll be back with more Hobbs Lady Eagle basketball coming up from Moriarty. Welcome back to Moriarty High School with Hobbs and Farmington doing battle here. And at the end of the third quarter, 50-26, Hobbs just about doubling up Farmington, but Farmington not going away, and they've got a talented team. They're ranked third in New Mexico 5A, so Hobbs cannot afford to let their feet off the gas. Farmington inbounds to start this fourth quarter, trying to make something happen. Going to have to work quickly. Archuleta moving the ball around. The ball goes out under good defensive pressure by Hobbs, but it stays Farmington basketball. Inbound goes to Anatello. She thinks about the ball. It gets knocked away by Hobbs, but coming up with it is number 13, Conley, and she puts it up and in. Hobbs quickly moving the ball down, making quick transitions to Cepeda. Cepeda bounce pass to Mojica. Mojica over to Clay. Clay back out to Cepeda. Now she drives across the baseline. Little hook shot goes up and in. Beautiful work by Cepeda. And now she's got 2 points in the game, 52-26. Anatello running the point. Nice spin move. Leaves it off for Parrish, and then they kick it out. Dale tries a three-point shot. It's short, and that's Cunningham with the rebound. To Hargrove. Hargrove pulls up in the lane, puts up a shot, no good. Clay fighting for the rebound, but she loses it. Dale picks it up. Dale Donatillo drives in the lane, loses the handle on it, knocked away. A nice steal by Cunningham. She gets it to Hargrove. Hargrove puts it up and in. So a steal and assist by Cunningham, and Hargrove with 2 more points. 54 to 26. No, 54 to 28. A shot by Farmington up no good, and Clay with the rebound. Gets it down. Hargrove up and in with 2 more points for Bryn. And a Farmington girl down on the floor. No whistle. I think that's Conley. She's up. She's okay. And it'll be Farmington's ball. 6:18 left in the game. Hobbs up 56 to 28. Farmington will inbound Parrish to Archuleta. Archuleta all the way over to Dale. Getting worked on by Cepeda. Dale moving it, finding some room, kicks it out to the left corner, then back to Archuleta. They're going to call Clay with a foul on Archuleta, I think. Yes, it is on Clay. She does foul Archuleta, and it'll be on the floor. Farmington will inbound. Farmington inbounds in front of their bench. That is Dale into Parrish. Back to Dale. Dale drives in. A nice pass in the lane. Shot up, no good, but great defense. Kendall Cunningham right there to get the ball. Gives it to Mojica. Back to Cunningham, top of the arc. She drives in, kicks it out to Clay. Clay from the left wing. Oh, the 3-ball, no good. Cunningham with the rebound. The putback, no good. She gets the rebound again. The putback, no good. And this time, Anatello with the rebound. Knocked away by Hobbs, but they're going to call Cunningham, for the push foul. I think they are. No, Hargrove, not Cunningham. So Hargrove with the push foul. That's her 3rd foul. 56 to 28, still your score. Archuleta, her foot right on the line on the left wing, no good. She gets her own rebound as it bounces out to Dale, and then over into the right corner, a 3-ball, no good. Cepeda with the rebound. Still in the backcourt, running the point. No look pass, a little bounce pass over to Hargrove. Hargrove to Armitage. Armitage coming back into the game. Back to Hargrove. Hargrove tries the 3-ball, no good. Armitage with the rebound. Trying to go up to take a shot, and she gets hammered. She will go to the line. And they're going to call that on Archuleta. That's just her 1st foul. And Armitage to the free throw line. Ooh, first one no good. That's her 1st miss at the line tonight. But she's got another shot at it. Conley comes back in for Farmington. Cunningham, Hargrove, Armitage, Manise, and Mojica in for Hobbs, and that one up and good. So Armitage 3 for 4 at the line tonight, 57-28. Oh, and a takeaway, as Farmington takes it right back. Connolly pulls up, going to take a shot, blocked by Cunningham. Cunningham to Armitage, Armitage to Manise. Manise trying to put it up and in. It doesn't go, and then Cunningham with the rebound and the putback. And 2 more points for her, 59-28 now. 4:33 left. Whistle sounds, bodies everywhere. They're going to... And possession goes the way of Hobbs. This Rivera comes out, or goes in, and Armitage, I believe, comes out. Hargrove taking the ball from Mojica. Hargrove running the point. Kaysla Manise in the game. Rivera thinks about the 3, then pulls back. Hargrove gets it to Mojica in the left corner. She puts up the three ball. It doesn't fall, and Farmington with the rebound. Dale's got it. Oh, the ball loose on the court. Nice defense by Hobbs, and then Hargrove picks it up, pulls out, gets it to Manise, thinks about the three, takes another couple of steps forward. No good on that shot. Farmington with the rebound. Dale picks it up and gets it to Anatello. A shot up, no good. Cunningham fighting for the rebound. I think they'll call the jump ball. The arrow probably to Farmington this time. It should be their turn. 59-28 still your score. 3:41 left to play in the ball game. And subs coming in. Brett Clay comes back in. Seiss comes in. You've got Cunningham, Manise out on the floor as well as Rivera. Shot up, no good for Farmington. Rebound by Hobbs. They give it to Manise, and Manise, oh, sorry about that. A little late on the follow on the camera, but Manise putting it up and in. Nice work. An assist off on that as well for Hobbs. And they're going to call the foul on Seiss. That's going to be her second. 61-28 your score here. 3:17 left to play. Hobbs will win this one and go to 18-1 on this season. They'll have a week off before they host Artesia, and that'll be their final game before district. Ooh, the ball pushed away and then picked up. Nice steal, a beautiful work. Oh, and then the ball up, no good by Rivera, but Manise comes along and with the rebound and the putback, nice work by Manise. Farmington looking the other way, 63-28 your score. Shot up, no good. Manise, no, that was Rivera with the rebound, and then gets it to Manise, and Manise puts it up and in. Nice work. Farmington with a quick transition back down court. A pass intended for Thomas in the lane goes over her head, out of bounds. So another turnover for Farmington. They've just had too many of those in this game. And I think a timeout's going to be taken by Farmington with 2:30 left to play, 65-28. A full timeout, so we'll be back in 30 seconds with more Hobbs Lady Eagle basketball from Moriarty on Lee County News and Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and Eagle 100.5. And welcome back to Lady Eagle basketball as the timeout being taken. While we have a minute, I want to pass on some finals from other Lee County games going on tonight. The Hobbs boys won their game over Los Lunas 68-21. The Lovington girls defeating Jowl 68-23. And Hobbs in control of this one 65-28 with 2.5 minutes left to play in the game. Hobbs will inbound. Seiss to Manise, back to Seiss. He's working it around. Clay in the game as well. Clay kicks it to Manise, back to Clay. Clay driving, kicks it out to Cunningham. Cunningham into the corner. Rivera takes it, puts it up, no good. Ball's loose on the court, fight for it. They're gonna call a jump ball. I think they will. Jump ball, it should be Hobbs ball this time, I think. Nope, it'll be Farmington ball out of the jump ball. And subs coming in for Hobbs for this final couple of minutes of play. Farmington moving the ball down the court. Bolton with a nice hand on the ball. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay Farmington basketball. Bolton, Godwin, Navarro. Or is that yes, it is Navarro. Rivera. And I believe Everhart. Yes, Everhart in. Ooh, a beautiful tray. Credit where credit's due as Ariana Charlie with a 3-ball. Makes it 65-31. Hobbs moving it out around the arc. Navarro driving in the lane, puts up a shot. Just kind of pops straight up, and Farmington with the rebound. Farmington moving it. Good defense by Hobbs, but I think they're going to call the foul. Nope, timeout. Timeout being taken. 50 seconds left in the game, and it is a full timeout. We think we'll keep it here this time and just say a big thank you, because this will be a quick wrap after the game. A quick wrap up as Hobbs dominating this one. Expected much more of a challenge tonight against the number 3 ranked team in New Mexico 5A, Farmington. Not that they don't have the talent, they just haven't been able to put it together consistently tonight. And Hobbs has just had an answer for Anatello, who has just not had not had a really great night for her. She is leading the stats for Farmington in so many areas. So Hobbs, but some of the other girls have stepped up in scoring and rebounding. And rebounding is something Farmington has been doing well tonight, but they've been turning the ball over, and they have not been able to make points out of their rebounding, even though denying Hobbs some second and third looks. Hobbs having no problem putting points on the board tonight, though. 65-31 is your score here with less than 2 minutes to play in this game. Farmington will inbound. Hobbs bench players are in. A lot of this is basically JV, and the JV team is a very important part of the Hobbs program, and that JV team beat Farmington tonight. They won 54-12, and I think just every girl that's on the court right now is a JV player and on the bench. And actually Madison Cepeda is a starter for Hobbs. She's the only starter that's out there right now with the rest of the bench players. And Bolton has certainly seen a lot of good varsity minutes this season, contributing to the Hobbs Lady Eagles wins. Cepeda with the ball, spin move to get away from her defender. Gets it to Bolton all the way over in the right corner, and in the right corner, driving the lane and coming up the points, that is Rivera. Ball up the other end. Sorry about that. The camera was just a little bit stuck. So Farmington with an air ball goes out of bounds. 5 seconds left. Hobbs will just hang on to it and run the clock out. Hobbs will just run the clock out, and they do. 67-31, your final score here. 67-31. And we'll be back with a very quick wrap on this one as Hobbs defeats Farmington, and it goes up to 18-1 on the season. They'll have a week off to play, to think about the Artesia game next Friday at Tasker Arena, and then the week after that they start district. So Farmington falling to Hobbs, and this one Farmington letting, I'm just going to go ahead and kick it back for just a couple of minutes, and we'll take it back and put the wrap on it here. I know they're going to, I'm going to need to start tearing down pretty quickly here. So a 2-minute break and back for the finale of this one here with Lady Eagle basketball and Lee County News and Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and Eagle 100.5. Welcome back to the wrap-up of your Hobbs Lady Eagle basketball game on Lee County News and Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com and Eagle 100.5. I'm Dawn Morgan, and congratulations to the Lady Eagles, 18-1 on the season now after a decisive 67-31 win over the Farmington Lady Scorpions. 18-3, Hobbs led after the first. Hobbs led at halftime 37-18. Hobbs led at the end of the third 50-26, and in the game final was 67-31. And for Hobbs, just very quickly, again, I may have some points wrong. Running camera in the scorebook tonight, and so marking points down as I could. So many that the Lady Eagles are just neck and neck in the books tonight, as I've got Bryn Hargrove with 15 points. I've got Brett Clay with 14 points, 10 rebounds. I've got Nakai Mojica with 13 points, 3 rebounds, a couple of steals, an assist. You've got Caitlin Manise with 6 points, Aliana Armitage with 6 points. Got let's see, Kendall Cunningham with 6 points, 8 rebounds. Corelli Revere with 2 points. Katie Godwin with 2 points. Madison Sabeda with 2 points. Everhart with 2 points. So it's really great to see just about, I think, every Lady Eagle on, and they did, every Lady Eagle on the roster played in the game tonight, and every Lady Eagle got in the stats in some form, either with a rebound, with an assist, with, in some way with points. Almost all the girls had points. So good to see, and rebounds there for Carolina Seiss as well. So good job as Hobbs again proving and looking like the #1 team in the state for sure, as they are ranked. So it'll be a week before we see them again, and we'll have more Hobbs Lady Eagle basketball coming up next Friday. I think it's a doubleheader. I think the Hobbs boys and girls are playing. So I believe the girls are at 5:30 against Artesian, then the boys at when the game will follow after the Hobbs girls ends. So nice work for the Lady Eagles tonight. Congratulations, head coach Joey Carpenter, and to the Lady Eagles, and safe travels to all of the Hobbs team, to the staff, and to the fans who followed them up here. It was a nice contingency from Hobbs, and Farmington, of course, driving down here at the halfway point to Moriarty for this. Thanks to Moriarty for playing host, and very kind as they brought a table and a chair up to the mezzanine so that I'd have a place to sit up and put the camera up on the table. So glad to bring you this game. Thanks again to Tiff Stuber for producing and engineering tonight. Your final again, 67-31, Hobbs winning this one. And I'm Dawn Morgan saying so long from Moriarty High School, and we will welcome you back for more Lady Eagle basketball next Friday. Boys and girls playing, I believe, will both be on Hobbs Sports YouTube. Good night.